under a run.
Someone's falling on the ground. Oh, okay.
All right. So we're gonna start on Battlefield.
Alright, so just a few seconds of this match, but should be easier to get out of.
Yeah.
So we got Sujia, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes. Makes sense.
Sujia and Klaatu. Do you have some backstory in Sujia?
He's a regular in the tournament. Yeah, regular, usually top 3 wins good amount, right?
Oh, yeah. I actually recognize the in-game
Oh, yeah, the past 2 games on stream have been Sujia's run. Doing really well in Fox. See how he does against home.
So is this still on the winner's side?
Yep, winner's side.
Very strong strength for both of them already. This tournament is stacked here.
Oh, wow, a blue pigment up throw almost killed at 100.
We're at a classic spot where anybody can take their stock.
Yeah.
The
Any
percentage
conversion? Oh, traded on the, I think that was the purple up there.
the percentage showed a small advantage for Klaatu here. Or locking it in.
Jab. Good shine saw there, avoided the second up after.
Yeah, I got the yellow beam is sneaking in. Quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. Oh, good roll. Good roll read.
And we see a taunt coming out of Sujia.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a bit every time you take the stock. You know, I think a lot of players taunt as like a mental thing. It's like pumping themselves up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very weird that you would taunt to kind of like, embarrass your opponent.
Yeah. I doubt these players are trying to.
Yeah, of course. This is no disrespect here, but like, especially with a character like Fox, I feel like it's very common. You're like, you have this flowchart you really want to execute. And potentially at the end of the flowchart, you can just.
Yeah.
So it matches what I would expect from a gameplay of Fox a lot. Anyway, we see
double purple lineup.
Living quite a bit here, even against double purple, and this is unlikely to be a kill.
Yeah, purple don't have the greatest ability. So I think they actually have worse throws.
Yeah, I think those are a little worse throws.
Yeah, than usual.
The average. Either way, we're just 2 commentators now talking about Pikmin and just speculating instead of it's a classic one. Anyway, yeah, like if you are
been doing a good job avoiding the projectile.
Yeah.
Like especially I think projectile purples they're so good. Oh, good.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if you live to 180 as Fox, like you got like 2 stocks.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened in terms of instead of in respect of like the stock count in the game. Like it was a full stock behind and pulled it back by just living along with things. Getting hit a lot, but never on the hits that matter. And it's a very even game. Slightly turning towards Suji's favor as finds all these hits.
We have 2 purples now. Get something going. A lot of good
I think 2 extremely light characters here. They could both just dive to a regular kill move, nothing out of the ordinary.
This game has been completely on the left or right side of the stages.
Oh yeah,
They have never gone to the center.
We have not seen the center coming to
Yeah. This is one left trap. Oh! Good DI. Spot dodged the up smash, so he's able to get an up smash of his own, but it could outwards DI. Oh, got the blue grab. Should we get it? No.
No, they're both barely living their respective
Oh,
domains.
you see, he only has the blue, so he clearly wants the grab. We'll see. Oh no, he's picking more up.
So, I guess as far as the mental game goes, it's also neutral, because, they both failed their kill moves.
Yeah.
You might be surprised.
Oh,
that was a really cool one, yeah.
I think that's the Myron tag.
Yeah, that's a really
grabbing
cool,
it. Good up smash.
Clutching it in. You might be surprised, it is, even for really, really good players, sometimes, barely missing your kill move is, kind of like a heartbreaker, to the point where, you can throw your game off a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, they both kind of got that there, so. not
feel like-
something that
yeah.
lean in too much.
Seeing kill sparks in your favor and then having them not die, it kind of, I don't know, it depends on your mental fortitude, but like, I feel, for me, when I see that, I'm like, okay, I gotta get this kill now.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, it's not the greatest.
Like, okay, I was really close, so this time I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
And then you just rush in, throw a smash attack, and get punished like hell. Cause
See what the counter stick is?
one thing I guess you can see when like the players are good, it's like the move that looks like it's gonna kill, or like it might actually kill, and then it barely doesn't. You still see the player position to follow up, even if like like that tiny second, like they don't wait to see that the kill didn't and actually confirm it. They're already dashing in, trying to get an up air or something.
He has already racked up so much damage. I noticed that. I think he threw a white at him in the very beginning of the game, and he never took it off. And he already did like 35%. And then he threw like another 2, got to 60, 2 up smashes, he's dead.
Yeah, rough start.
On Suji's counter pick
Yeah,
too.
especially when you're in your counter pick. I mean, if Sujia can go another one of those stocks where you just get to avoid the
Gotta
killing
get
blows.
this white off of him. Gotta get it off.
Oh, a lot of hits here.
Yeah, the white.
Try to shield it. It just made the shield smaller.
Oh, white's back on him. He's not doing anything about it. I think he's valuing his stage position more than getting rid of this. But I mean, he cost him 50% already.
Plateau was more than good to go. Like he was like, okay, if this is how you're gonna respond to white, then like take another one.
Just whistle tank the other. And then good back air catch.
And we see another taunt. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like a tech thing. Actually.
I know for sure that Cola, the Void player, whenever with Roy he taunts with saying I won't lose. It's like a mental thing saying
Right.
that.
I mean, when you have that taunt, especially.
Yeah.
The message is so clear. And yeah, like maybe we'll see the Sujia living onto 180 here again and using that to bring the game back. Never mind.
I don't think it can't be that it's matchup experience that he's not getting rid of these whites, but I feel like
Yeah,
it's
it's absolutely not like they played each other.
Yeah, right. But he's just not doing anything about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
perhaps
but
it's more like a matchup experience thing where like he's just lost so
yeah.
much from trying to get rid of the whites that he's like better off just taking the damage.
That was actually perfectly spaced. Did the back air outside the range of the up smash and then down smash.
Here we see it again.
Is 29, 50, 60. Oh my goodness.
And like a good 20 of that was.
Yeah, the white pigment. Think you can get into something more.
If it was something like if you were at 120 or something, I can understand because like
Yeah, because
you're
like
already-
then it's like, okay, you're just building up rage. I'm gonna die regardless.
I'm gonna die regardless, but this is early. This is like the difference between having 70 damage on you and having like 40.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
massive.
Whistle tanks the up air.
This is some intense neutral now.
Yeah, we'll see. Basically, it's even. I mean, one good conversion. I think with rage, I think Omar's at the percent now. Perfect. You know what?
That double purple.
Yep, there we go. Do you know what frame whistle comes out on? Because I'm wondering if we can whistle on.
Returning to
Do you
base.
know?
What?
Do you know?
It's 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3. It's
Oh,
very
so-
fast.
oh,
Yeah.
But-
It's like as good
But
as
then he
Nair
can't.
dodge,
He can't get out of Nair up smash.
No, because that's like much truer than that.
But yeah, I mean the difference between 2 or 3 can be quite relevant because like 3 is like if you can confirm something at 3 that's considered like a regular confirm. Like most characters, like this will be a true combo. If you have it at 2, then you can break combos that some of the characters on some of the characters would be impossible. So it is a pretty big difference. So I wouldn't just be satisfied with saying 2 or 3, but it is one of 2 or 3.
So counter pick here is small battlefield.
And that is
I mean, we were talking like I think the white pigment racked up like at least 90% last game, but I mean Suji ended up winning, so he knows something we don't.
yeah, I think this is like actually the matchup experience coming up. Like it's so hard to get hit by actual Olimar that you might as well just get hit by Pigment if they're already on you instead of throwing a move and then you're punished. Because another thing to remember is if you hit a Pigment to get it off you, you'll also be stuck a little longer on your hit stat, on your hit lag.
Good up.
Great.
I think he spot dodged the grab, and the grab with the 3 pigment, it's a tether grab, so it's a lot of lag in this. See
And here we see
Good
this is the
angle.
first game where Sujia is up to a lead.
Yeah. See if he can get some extra credit.
So I want to see if he plays any difference in his lead. I would say probably not. I think Sujia's game plan has been pretty clear. Fox's game plan is also pretty clear. Like, you don't expect the Fox to start laser into their head, right?
Yeah. Got the condiment line up. Actually, I don't know what condiment is. Good job. Already at 84%. I don't know. Klaatu can't seem to find his kill against Fox. Fox doesn't have his kill. Alright, take a look at it. It's a fat baby.
Yeah, I guess the condiment lineup, I hadn't thought about it, but that would be red, yellow, white.
Yeah. That would be a terrible.
Yeah, that's not a good, like, that's like, you don't want that.
Yeah, he's rocking double purple. Yeah, and it's just even game. Double purple. Oh.
It's just not even right now unless Fox makes it back.
Yeah. Ooh.
And, yeah, I guess we can tell it even now.
Flips him with the border. With stuff. He gets one of his own. And just like that, the lead is gone.
And are we at best of 5 now again?
Yeah, this is a best of 5.
That's what I expected. Like, these two players being as good as they are, like, I wouldn't expect them to play for best of 5. But
Yeah.
good idea to confirm.
It'd be a shame. It would such a good set already. So get the stock a little low, could have punished that. Forehead, lights on him. I think he's a little past the percent of narrow smash.
Yeah, that looked like it wasn't particularly close.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you don't get it, you won't get punished for it because they have to get away. So it's not a huge deal to try.
Good back air. Wow. Back air killing at center stage.
That's a 3.
Straight down.
That's fine. We will be seeing a Fox trying to break it back all the way from 1.3%. You can't get hit by anything here. But it is, you know, if you take stage, it becomes a lot easier.
So I just counted, but the white Pikmin right now just went from 123 to 148. So, but I mean, at this point, it's like you get touched.
Here's where we kind of agreed. Like,
Yeah.
we can completely understand why you wouldn't go for it. You know, we wouldn't have killed if it wasn't for the white Pikmin damage.
Yeah, I think Olimar's up there as a jump call out is such a good one.
Yeah, it's like,
It's such a
you know,
good
it's basically the sword, but it's like a wiggle sword. You know? So it's like, it's going to be there for a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing that there was a sword character that fight like wiggling their sword, you know, instead of just slashing and stabbing and whatnot.
I mean, Violet's rapid jab. Sword turns into a whip and
Right.
and he's wiggling it.
Yeah, so that is true. Violet does get a bit of
Putting a lot of thought into his music counterfeit.
going for Tekken. Plucking Tulips. I actually don't know which one is Plucking Tulips. I personally was hoping to see the Young song. Top tier counterfeit.
Yodeling on Middle Hill.
Yeah, have some banger. I remember, like, I basically watched the entirety of that direct where they explained Kalsia mission being like, they better have that song. I guess. That was like my #1 priority. I'm pretty bad with the fighting game characters, so it's like, you know, the song's going for it at this point. Anyway.
Yeah, so Suji's taking it right back to small battlefield. He doesn't think that it's the stage where
Yeah, and I don't think it's a stage either. This is a pretty neutral stage. I guess like maybe you could have tried getting something better, but if you're comfortable with it,
I mean, this is just like game 3. Just no contention. He just starts the game at 100%. Good turn.
But you know, it's more important. I mean, it's always more important. It's like obvious, but like it's more important to get the shot and just have a lot of damage.
That was the perfect blue Pikmin forward. That's a cool mechanic in the
Yeah, you know, I don't think a lot of people see.
This is a sword without actually doing it.
It's like, and then one of his swords is really good at grabbing. and the more swords he has, the longer his gun is.
That's what she does.
Okay.
This doesn't make sense.
I don't think I want to try to explain that one on stream. So we're moving on.
Alright, just a, just a down smash in neutral, and it might get him the stock. Oh no. Good idea.
That was a really good conversion from disadvantage. I know there's a very common style amongst top players to prioritize getting out of disadvantage. And this is something that, okay, maybe I need to get too quiet. But I've seen like Japanese players are especially good at just prioritizing getting out of disadvantage before striking back. And that's a big difference every time I watch a Japanese tournament. Right? I think people here in America are a little happier to attack on your way down.
That's tough, but like, Sujia just rapid jabbed his shield and just ate a purple forward smash.
Yeah, this match is going quite fast. Make his hand in and we're already potential last talk situation.
Ooh. Disregards his lineup to I don't care.
Yeah, you stepped a little too close. That's what you get for it.
Alright, he's
yeah. And now you're at the
121.
almost everything kills percent.
Let's see.
Well, it's not blue, so.
Blue is in front. No, white.
Blue was actually indeed so far.
Side bets on when he kills it. Forward smash? Oh.
I think it's gonna be blue.
Oh, back there. Oh, the up there.
I mean, I did call it. I did call it when blue was the next one and had a very advantageous position.
All right, so Klaatu's gonna take the set. I mean, yeah, I know it was kind of tough for Sujia. He was just, I don't know. I feel like they weren't. He was just taking too much damage from the Pikmin.
Yeah.